Midfield, they'll play it 10 out. Haas finds Walsh. He goes to Piakura. What a time to score your first try in the NRL. Reece Walsh gets in behind them and gives us this grandstand finish.
Yeah, well done, Reece Walsh. Some great vision. He just gets a feel that Newcastle Knights are rushing up on the outside. Yeah, it's Hastings, and he just comes off his left foot. But he knows if they're rushing up on the outside, there's going to be some space. And he just finds his rampaging running back rower in the space. But that's beautiful anticipation and just smarts from Reece Walsh. A pass in between two people, just right on the money. Big play, Reece Walsh.
Well, the timing wasn't there on the right-hand side earlier in the set, but it certainly was as they came back to the left-hand side. And Walsh, yes, Reece Walsh was there again. The display from him tonight and Kalen Ponga. It's been unbelievable football, and from right in front, Adam Reynolds adds the 2 points to make it 20 points to 18, 10 to go. What a finish this is, Jake.
Yeah, absolutely. Great finish there. Great ball from Reece Walsh. He finds young Brendan Piakura, who's come off the bench in the last couple of weeks, and he gets his first NRL try there to get the Broncos within striking distance with 10 to go. And don't forget, after this one, we've got a big clash between the Panthers and the Roosters. No Nathan Cleary for the Panthers. How will they handle the next 6 weeks? They've got a big test up against the Chooks, who are looking to get going in season 2023.
That they have. Late moment for Brendan Piakura for the Cook Islands, the World Cup, the back end of last season. And now, here are the Broncos. They've been out of sorts tonight. They're played by the Knights for much of the game, but they're here alive and trailing by just 2. Oates with the catch. He'll bring it back himself. They're playing just inside the 20. It's Haas. Has been enormous since coming back on. An offload here for Reynolds. Flegler off the back of that. Takes it forward. Good work, though, by Lucas. And also Gamble to stay alive and make the stop. They'll force Flegler back on the mark. Wait! The player here, Gamble says. Back there, sir.
Well, just to have Flegler, Carrigan and Haas back onto the field for this final 10 minutes is just an enormous bonus for the Broncos.
Reynolds. Floating to link up here with Mann. Farnworth back on the inside, testing out the defence of Jackson Hastings. 4 plays gone. We're back almost at the 40. Here's Carrigan going to Haas. Boy, that was a confident ball. And no looker for Carrigan. Great hands from Haas. Carrigan might be cramping up in the backfield. Reynolds puts it in the air. This time it's Marju who's back there. We can hear the footsteps, but the Broncos all run past it, and Marju makes a catch to bring it back to almost the 30.
Yeah, big catch. And as you said, the Broncos players went past the football. As we watch Newcastle just bring it off the 30-metre line, they'll get an opportunity here. They'll have plenty of time if they can just value possession, get some good field position. I think they need to be in the Broncos 40-metre line to get some points. They're not going to go long distances to score.
Broncos got lucky there on that kick chase. None of them, including Reece Walsh, had eyes for the ball. They were just down there to make a tackle only. Marju could have beat a defender and been away. And Thompson it is. Up into Broncos territory. 8 minutes from full time. Hastings puts it in the air. He's kicked and kicked well tonight. Oates is there again. Leaves the ground. And starts in familiar territory just inside the 20. Mann from dummy half. Broncos looking for the 11th win of the season. The Knights going to push their way back inside the top 8. Bobo. They've made a statement here tonight, showing how good they can be, Newcastle. Flegler. He's back with intent. Halfway line. Smoothie still there at dummy half for Walters. Carrigan. Mann. Now for Farnworth. They slid well. Hastings and Frizzell linking up with Gagai. They make the tackle here on the last. Halfway line, out near the sideline. Carrigan a shift for Reynolds. Finds the belly of the ball. A floater, no spin. Tough one to take. Ponga did marvellously well.
What a show for both fullbacks tonight. They've been outstanding under the high ball. They've come up with some errors here and there. But every time there's danger when they catch the football and bring it back. And then when they get into good field position, both will set up tries for their opposition. For their team.
Inside Feedy for Newcastle. Wants it back towards the halfway line. That was an awful one to try and catch. Terrific work by Kalen Ponga. Stand inside Feedy. Also out there now at the back end of the game in tandem with his partner and brother as Frizzell bounces away from Flegler. Looks to be okay. Good test on the neck right there. Crossland. Hastings. Let's get clean down the short side tonight. Pressure here on Oates. He beats Thompson over the ball. Brings it back. Steps past two. Taken down by Gagai. He'll play it for Walsh. They want to shift it immediately. Out to Staggs. Early ball here. He beats Best. He beats another. Staggs is away. Best comes again. Takes him down just to Newcastle territory from Reynolds to Walsh. He goes wide. Farnworth. Newcastle have recovered. Farnworth, though, stopped by Frizzell. Gets an offload away. Piakura's here again. He runs past Jacobs Feedy. Thompson got him from behind. 3 tackles gone. The Broncos surging. Here is Walsh. Goes back to the middle. He finds Reynolds. A long shift. Reynolds kicks off the legs there and Best. It went backwards and Newcastle have it.
Oh, some great scramble defence by Newcastle Knights. That was a big tackle made upfield by Brisbane Best. Tony Staggs got away from him, but he just kept chasing and chasing. And he finally got him, and then back down this end of the field, he just gets in the defensive line. Adam Reynolds puts in a kick, comes off Brisbane Best, and they gain possession. But scramble defence to get the Newcastle Knights. They did it in the first half, they did it again there.
Rare poor one from Adam Reynolds. We saw one that went dead in the first half. That one a bit of a shank off the side of the boot. We're looking for Cobbo in the corner. Jacob side feeding. Right there as Ponga kicks. And a bounce down here to Walsh. He's used up some gas, but here he is taking them on. Ponga was there. Superstar on superstar again. Walsh saw him and said, "Stop me, Kalen, if you can."
You've got my jumper. I want it back. Oh, don't you love it? 2 superstars of the game just going at it toe-to-toe.
You rarely see that. Here is Hetherington standing. The Broncos haven't got much left, but they're finding something. Here's Carrigan. Can they grab perhaps the knockout blow? Hetherington, he's fresh, offloads for Reynolds. Mann is there. He beat Ponga. Back to Reynolds. Oh boy, what a try! Reynolds and Mann. Yes, ma'am. Reynolds scores, and the Broncos have the lead.
Well, that is just class, class, class. Adam Reynolds, Ezra Mann. The Brisbane Broncos just never gave up. It's a beautiful little play through the middle part of the field. Offload, offload. It goes through the big fella. That's a beautiful pass off the deck, Adam Reynolds. And then have a go at this pass here. Oh, that's silky. That is beautiful stuff. Ezra Mann knew he wasn't going to get to the try line as Kobe Hetherington goes through. That's a beautiful pass as well, as I said. But have a look at this head on. This silky pass around the back.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Not quite a no-looker, but so difficult to pull off. Reynolds looking for support. He found his Robin, and it went straight back to Batman. Look at that, under the outstretched arm of Brisbane Best. Reynolds jubilant before he put the ball down, and watching in the background, one of the greats, the great Alfie, Alan Langer watching on, and there has been talk in the build-up to this game about Reynolds and Mann being the modern version of Langer and Walters, and didn't they put a statement to that claim right there?
Well, those two you're talking about were superstars, and they did it week in, week out for long periods of time. Reynolds probably at the back end of his career, Ezra Mann at the start of his career, but that was just beautiful to watch. Outstanding.
Reynolds adds 2 points. We've still got time for more drama in this game. But Carrigan took a chance right there. Hetherington, who went from the field for an HIA, was back, supplied that ball for Reynolds. Bradman Best, he thought he had Reynolds, he thought he had Mann, he thought he might have blocked the pass back to Reynolds. But the 7 and the 6, they give the Broncos a 4-point lead.
Yeah, we look at that 7 and the 6, and it was outstanding. But Kobe Hetherington, that's a big, big pass and a big play. Pushes through the middle part of the field. You come up with the awareness and know that he's got support there as he's falling to the ground. Chasing points, big play.
Good play from Corey Oates on the short restart as well. And wants a chance there, going to Dominic Young. Oates beat him to the punch. A couple of NBA centres at the tip-off. And the Broncos have it. 2 minutes remaining. The Knights can get the ball back. They will have a chance. Hetherington taking his time. Walsh was there to snatch that out of the air. The pass was going towards Flegler. Walsh wants to be everywhere. Carrigan now. Ian Haas came back in the nick of time. The Knights had taken the lead. They've hit back. Reynolds. He kicks. He finds touch. It'll take a few seconds off the clock. It won't be a scrum, of course. I'll bring it back to play the ball here, but they'll force the Knights to go pretty much the length of the field.
It's a smart kick. Obviously, they don't get Kalen Ponga bringing the ball back, or Marju bringing it back on a kick chase line. They get a set, play the ball in the middle part of the field. They get their numbers right straight away. Now they've got to defend up for a whole set.
Young begins the set. 20 short of the halfway line. 60 seconds remaining. Gamble for Hastings. They caught them on the edges a number of times in this game. They'll like their chances again in this last-ditch effort. Thompson works it across the halfway line. Stopped there by Carrigan and also Flegler. Needing at least 4 points. From Saifidi to Hastings. Here's Gamble over the top. Young. Corey Oates is jamming in off the wing. They went over the top of him. Last play here for Newcastle. Last chance saloon. It's Hastings who puts it up. Ponga coming through. Cobbo flying. Loses the ball. It was accidental offside. And if they can stop the clock here, the Knights will get at least 1 play. Adam O'Brien can't watch. They do stop the clock. 7 seconds remaining, and they'll have 1 chance. He's back in his seat, as nervous as a kitten. What has Kalen Ponga got here?
1 play, that's all they've got.
It might be Ponga versus Walsh for one last time. Walsh trying to work out which side Ponga is going to go. He was left, now he's gone back to the right. He was shadowing Gamble. It comes back to Hastings. He runs to Reynolds. Crossland is there. He goes back to Ponga. Looks to his right-hand side. Does a 360. Beats Flegler. Now from Elliott. It goes to Best. He goes to the line. Back on the inside. Crossland. Crossland is denied. The Broncos hang on. A desperate last play. It's a penalty though. The Broncos ruled offside from the scrum.
You got the option to replay.
We will do it over again.
On the line.
And they've got the option to retake the scrum again, but they're going to take the penalty tap.
On the line.
Oh, that's a big call. Would have liked the scrum from the middle of the field and give it to Ponga. They tap it. Here's Hastings. Gamble. Gagai is there. Nothing doing. So he comes back to Hastings. He'll kick. Charge down by Smoothie. Saifidi flips it to Gagai. There are numbers left here for the Knights. Ponga though, herded infield by Flegler. Thompson, Mann got there. Here's Gamble, working their way backwards. Gagai, he tried to kick. That'll be the game this time. Brisbane hang on. What relief for the Broncos. They've snatched one at the death through the magic of Reynolds and Mann. An incredible game right here on Fox League's Super Saturday. The superstar is spent. What a battle it was between Walsh and Ponga. And at full time, the Broncos have beaten the Knights 24 points to 20.